Will it be a split decision after yesterday's game? It started to look that way. Chris Johnson and Javon Ringer both carried the ball 14 times in the Titans' win over the Colts. Ringer with 60 rushing yards, CJ with 34. But despite some conflicting reports, Johnson remains the starter, and the two players will not be splitting playing time. The head coach made that clear today.
Well, I don't think any of us ever said that, so I'm not sure who said it. I know people like to get the ball rolling on things like that because it's Chris Johnson. But no, we never, like I said yesterday when we were in the press conference afterwards, it wasn't anything that we determined or decided on. The game just ended up flowing out that way. The way we rolled guys in there, it worked out that way. I didn't know until after the game even who had how many carries. So going forward, no, we would not be just saying, you know, you're playing this many series, you're playing this. You get the first and second series, you get the third and fourth series. We're not doing that.
There you have it. Wide receiver Nate Washington's job is safe, especially when he keeps producing touchdowns. Nate got into the end zone twice on Sunday. The first was considered a rushing touchdown. The second was his second receiving touchdown this year. And how about the hang time on the celebration? Nate goes up and he must come down.
I actually was thinking about that on my way up, so that's why I made sure I grabbed the goalposts. I wanted to make sure that I didn't get hung. That definitely would have been a come on man moment.
Good stuff. Well, it is one of those years as the injuries continue to pile up on the Tennessee Volunteers. Safety Brent Brewer is the latest player to be lost for the season. Brewer suffered a torn ACL in Saturday's loss to South Carolina. The sophomore defensive back started the last 14 games for the Vols. Junior cornerback Francis Wagner is expected to move over to safety. It's not the same old Vandy. That was the message this weekend after the Doors' heartbreaking loss to Arkansas. Despite the agonizing defeat, Vanderbilt continues to look like a program that's headed in the right direction. The 4-4 Commodores will travel to Gainesville for a matchup against Florida this weekend. Vandy head coach James Franklin doesn't want to focus on the number crunching.
There's some real positives. You know, I'm also the same guy that says stats are for losers, and the only thing that really matters is the wins and losses. But where we are at as a program, I also think it's important that you look at the growth that we've made and the direction we're going and the positives.
Sure is. Pack your bags. The Nashville Predators have embarked on a 5-game road trip. First stop will be tonight in Chicago. Now, it looked like the Preds were starting to get back on track this past weekend. Goaltender Pekka Rinne picked up his 100th career win on Saturday night as the Preds shut out the Ducks 3-0. That was also Pekka's 22nd shutout of his career, the second this season. Preds and Blackhawks will drop the puck tonight at 7:30. He's going out on top. Just a few days after winning the World Series, Cardinals manager Tony La Russa announced that he's retiring. It's hard to believe that La Russa has been managing for 33 years. His career started with the White Sox in the late 70s. In 1989, he captured the World Series title with the Oakland A's and then went on to win 2 more World Series with the Cardinals. Safe to say that Tony La Russa will be headed towards baseball's Hall of Fame. Finally, it's time now for our Papa John's play of the day. We go back to the NFL. Ravens and Cardinals. It's always fun to play against your old team. And watch this catch from the Ravens. Anquan Boldin running towards the sideline, stays in bounds and makes a fantastic one-handed grab. I think those gloves have a lot to do with it too. But that's still some pretty fun stuff when you make a catch like that against your old team. I guess I should say happy Halloween to everybody out there.
That's right.
For sure.
Stay warm. It's going to get cool out there.
Thanks for joining us.
So long.
Next, Ellen, Justin Bieber, and